Hello and welcome to The Other Side. I'm Jonathan Jimenez.
And I'm Erin Martone. This week's Professor Spotlight will feature Dr. Wendy Payne as she discusses the Technology Management Bachelor's degree and how to encourage young girls interested in the IT field.
We'll also go behind the ball with another volleyball player and hear what events SGA has coming up for the students.
So now let's take a look at what's happening here at Gulf Coast State College. If you have a night class, then go by and see SGA for some coffee and donuts on October 6th and 7th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. in the cafeteria in Student Union East. This is free to all students with an A00 student ID. If you'd like to know more, contact SGA at sga.gcsc@gmail.com.
This fall, medical marijuana is going to be on the ballot. Gulf Coast State College will be holding a medical marijuana forum on October 6th at 5:30 p.m. in the Student Union East conference room. This forum will be your opportunity to find out more.
There will be a movie viewing of 12 Years a Slave on October 8th at 2 p.m. in the Student Union East conference room. For more information, contact SGA at sga.gcsc@gmail.com.
If you've ever gotten lost trying to find a class, then Caleb Erskine might be able to help you.
Thanks, Jonathan. I went on a search for hidden classrooms in the Visual and Performing Arts building, and this is what I found. So my mission today is to show you some of the hidden rooms around this building that people get confused about a lot, and that's what we're going to do right now. So let's go. And this is room 116 with all the Visual and Performing Arts offices. So if you need to go see your counselor, this would be probably the place to go. There are two separate wings to the art building. There's the art one right here, as you can see behind me, and then there's the musical wing over in that way. So there's some classes going on right now, so be very quiet. I can show you the rooms at least. Right in here, some offices. So these are the faculty offices that were hidden behind the door I just went through, and seems everyone's busy, so let's go. And go to the music wing down there. I'll show you. See if we find any rooms over there. Yeah, here's some hidden rooms right here. Alright, so I guess if you're ever looking for practice rooms for a private study or something like that, here's like room 146 right behind this door. 145 has got pianos. 139 or 140. And it comes out. Alright, so that's where we started, right over there. So if you can guesstimate that, we'll just mosey on down this way, shall we? This is the lobby. Just go down and see if there's any hidden rooms this way. Apparently, through the lobby, there is the, it's this room, yes. So, thank you. Yeah, this is it. This is actually a classroom. The students call it Black Box. And it's hidden through the lobby. So, this is a holy grail, probably, of hidden rooms, because it's very hidden, very much so. Here's a sign, by the way, to find that room, AC 152, right there. So, there you go, all the problems have been solved. Solved world hunger. So that was a little tour of the arts building. We found a lot of hidden rooms, like the hidden faculty offices, and we also found the practice rooms that the students who are in the music program, they use those. And then we found the acting classroom AC 152, which is hidden behind the lobby right next to the stage. And so now you know where all that stuff is, and now back to the studio.
Thanks, Caleb. Now let's hear from SGA officers Kyle Woods and James Paramore for our SGA update.
Hello again, Commodores. James Paramore and
Kyle Woods here for your weekly events update.
First, our next voting meeting will be held on October 14th in Student Union West 302.
The next 2 days, October 15th and 16th, is our New Beginnings event. It is a great opportunity for students to meet new friends and learn skills to survive college. Food will also be served by student government.
Also, on October 16th is Spanish Fiesta from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. There will be live music, dancing, and plenty of food. It is usually located in the Student Union Breezeway.
Finally, our drive-in movie is right around the corner. It is being held on October 24th and starts at 6 p.m. The featured movies are Guardians of the Galaxy and Planes, Fire, and Rescue. Clubs will be providing food and beverages.
That concludes our update for this week. Check back again for more.
Now here's Brad with an update on Gulf Coast athletics.
The women's volleyball team head into the Pensacola State College tournament with a 14-8 record. The next home game will be Saturday the 18th at 12 p.m. October 22nd, the women's volleyball team will host their annual Dig Pink game against rival Pensacola State College. Wear pink to support the fight against breast cancer. Undefeated Florida State will play at Syracuse October 11th. The game will be aired on ESPN with a kickoff time of 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Central. This week's Behind the Ball Player Spotlight is volleyball player Sydney Johnson.
My name is Sydney Johnson. I'm an outside hitter. I'm a transfer from Central Arizona, and I'm from El Paso, Texas. My sophomore year of high school. Mentally, I just kind of tell myself, discipline myself, know what I'm supposed to do at all times, and then just make sure to look the best I can, just to feel good. The best part of volleyball, I think, is definitely the defense part. I think that's the most exciting part. So, it was a better program. I heard about it, and I just wanted to transfer. My nickname's D. It's a family nickname. I couldn't say my full name when I was younger, so I always said D when I was little. Basketball. Men's basketball. LeBron James. Spare time. I have a camera, so I like taking pictures, and I like fashion and all that type of stuff, so shopping. Criminal justice. I always wouldn't mind being in the FBI when I was younger, so. My best memory probably has to be when my dad surprised me with my car. That was fun. My hero is definitely my mom, just because she's been there every step of the way in my life.
That was Brad Warnick with sports.
Our faculty spotlight this week is on Dr. Wendy Payne.
I'm Dr. Wendy Payne. I'm the professor in computer science and the program manager for the Technology Management Bachelor's. A program that's been around, we're in our 5th year, and it prepares students to go out into the technology arena as a team leader or manager. We focus on system analysis, we focus on program development, software development, and databases in there. Well, our program is really focused on a wide variety of those 3 areas. So some, like a pure computer science program, would focus on just program development, coding, creating applications, and so forth. We really take a holistic approach to IT. in that. In addition to that IT specialization, we also have a control engineering specialization, which focuses on the mechanics of manufacturing. So we have robotics, we have conveyor belts, we have wireless infrared technology in those programs as well. So before I came here, I spent 18 years in the IT industry, where I did a little bit of everything. I worked on the help desk, I was a system administrator, I was a principal developer, and then my last position was a project manager I was a government contractor, and we worked on a custom procurement system for FSA, and I was the project manager for that one. I would have to say that one. And the reason for that is that we got to really do everything. We started from scratch and we built it, so we didn't have to go by really somebody else's rules. We just implemented the requirements, and our client was really good to work with. One of my positions actually that I had was training. I would train new users. I also did some pure vendor training, and I loved it. And so I just thought that I should come here. In addition to that, it kind of runs in the family. My father was a professor. Both my grandfathers were teachers, professors. They need to learn how to learn. And I know that sounds silly, but if you don't keep your skills up and you don't know how to learn something new, you're going to be valuable today. And then, a year from now, 18 months from now, your skills are going to get old, especially with the pace of technology these days. It's a community of people, and they have a conference that's held every year on Memorial Day weekend, and it really teaches teachers how to teach. It teaches them different pedagogies. It teaches them, with the distance education or with the technology in the classroom. So it goes over all of that. But the award, I think I was put in by somebody here at Gulf Coast, and it was really nice to have that award. It was nice to be honored there. They equated it to like the K through 12 Teachers Award that Disney gives out. This was a great project. Actually, the Boys and Girls Club contacted me, and they needed some help with their network. They didn't have anything networked in their office down here. And I was teaching a network class at the time, and so what we did was we designed a process for them that they could go through and they could use. They could, in fact, there was some stuff that they could do right now that they didn't know that they had that capability. So we hit their immediate needs, and then we designed a network that they could go and they could implement in the future. That was one of my favorite classes I taught. I was teaching A+ hardware, which is where you get inside the guts of the computer, you learn about the different cables, you learn about the different devices and the circuits within there. So what we did for the students' final project is we had people that came in from Anchorage Children's Home and Girls Inc., and they talked to us about the requirements. Based on those requirements, we ordered the pieces and parts, and then our students put those together. And then at the end of the semester, we went and we presented it to the girls, the director of Girls Inc. and the directors of Anchorage Children's Home, and they're using those computers today. And that class was so much fun because when the parts came in, the students came in 2 hours before class and wanted to get those parts. It was like Christmas to them. So that was a ton of fun. So it's Girls Get IT. And what I did, and it's been several years ago, was I worked with Girls Inc. and one Saturday a month, we started on Saturday and then we switched to Friday. But what we would have is we would have the girls come to campus and we'd spend 3 hours with them going through some type of technology. So we did some basic HTML, we did some basic PowerPoint stuff. They would actually go through and we'd have an exercise for them. They would take something home with them, and it was all led by female instructors, and the girls were middle school age. And what we were really trying to do is get them excited about technology in general.
Here's what's going on around the community. Chicago will be rocking out in Panama City on Sunday, October 5th. The 70s Rock Band will be playing the Marina Civic Center on Harrison Avenue. The show starts at 7:30 p.m. and tickets can be purchased online or at the box office window from 9 to 5 p.m. on weekdays and 10 to 2 p.m. on Saturday. For more information, contact 850-763-4696 or online at www.marinaciviccenter.com.
Performances of Funny Little Thing Called Love will be at the Martin Theater Friday and Saturday, October 10th and 11th at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday, October 12th at 2 p.m. Funny Little Thing Called Love is a new Jones Hope Wooten comedy that will have you laughing all the way until the end. Under a full moon on this unpredictable night of romance, four tales will take you on a round-the-globe journey of unexpected and hilarious twists and turns. So open your heart to romantic mayhem and come join the fun.
The Kaleidoscope Theater has a few scares in store for you with performances of Hecate Hill and Night of the Living Dead. These two one-act plays are classic Halloween thrillers involving zombies and creatures of the night. Shows will be at the Kaleidoscope Theater in Lynn Haven on October 10th and 11th and at 7:30 p.m. and the 13th at 2:30 p.m. This play is not recommended for children. For reservations, call 850-265-3226 or online at www.kt-online.org.
The Heart Behind the Music will be October 11th at 7:30 p.m. at the Marina Civic Center. This event is a songwriter showcase featuring Dina Carter, Billy Dean, Teddy Gentry, and Lenny LeBlanc. For tickets, contact the Marina Civic Center at 850-763-4696. The box office windows hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturday, 10 to 2. Remember that all ticket sales are final and can't be exchanged or refunded, and events, dates, prices, and info are subject to change.
The 2014 Pirates of the High Seas Festival sets sail October 10th through the 12th at Pier Park. The free music festival and block party will include parades, sword fights, and treasure hunts. A complete schedule and more information can be found online at www.visitpanamacitybeach.com.
Well, that's all for this week. I'm Erin Martone.
And I'm Jonathan Jimenez.
And we'll see you on the other side.